Hey guys, this is Justin with survivalreviews.com, and what I've got for you today is something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the Nitecore EC1. I guess some people would call it a tactical flashlight. I'm not going to call it a tactical flashlight, and I'll show you why in a second. But basically the Nitecore EC1, it's a 280 lumens flashlight. Comes with in this little box right here. Shows you 280 lumens. And I decided to do a couple flashlight videos today just because my brother-in-law bought some flashlights and I had them available to me, so I wanted to talk to you about it. Tells you, you know, it's 55% brighter and all this and that. And actually it is a bright little flashlight. I was pretty impressed with it overall in its brightness level. Manufacturer of this is the Nitecore. It's the EC1 model. There's also EC2, EA2, EA1. It gives you a little marketing flyer here that shows you some of the different models and how many lumens are on each. I hope I'm holding that straight. And also in the box comes with this worldwide warranty and service card, which I guess Sysmax Industry Company is the actual company, and I guess Nitecore is one of their brands. And then it also comes with this handy little pouch, Smith & Wesson 380 Bodyguard here, extra magazine, and a Benchmade folder just for some background. I'll take those out in a second. But it also comes with this little pouch. It's got a Velcro closure. You can stick the flashlight down in there, close it up, and then it comes with this little lanyard in a bag. I haven't unwrapped that, and I'm probably not going to use it. This has a little plastic hook on it and a Velcro on the back to attach to your belt. All in all, it's a great little flashlight. It retails for about $60. The reason I don't think it's tactical, I'll get into that. About the only thing tactical with this flashlight is that you could blind someone with it. You know, if their eyes had adjusted to the dark and you hit them with this, it's pretty bright. Pretty darn bright in its highest setting, which is called turbo. It's about 250 lumens, and that will spike up to 280 lumens depending on the types of batteries you put in there. It's got a CREE XP-G R5 LED. It's got a very deep and nice reflector in it. And you can see the size in my hand. So compared to, here's a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 magazine. You can see how small it is. This flashlight is extremely small. Here's one of my tactical flashlights here, and you can see the size difference. So this tactical flashlight is an ultrafire, and you can see all of that. It's got a little bit of a recessed lens. It's a little bit recessed, but really not enough. So why I don't think this is tactical, the first thing that annoys me about this flashlight is it's got a red blinking LED. You can see that blink. It'll blink battery will blink once every 6 seconds through this red LED when the battery levels reach 50%, and then it'll blink every 3 seconds when the battery is almost depleted. So it's basically a battery indicator light. Let me make sure you guys can get a good look at it. See it blinking red there. The problem with that is if I've got this on my belt or I've got this in my hand, even if it's not on, I've got a little red blinking light. I really don't like that at all. Plus the red blinking light, it depletes the battery even when I'm not using the flashlight. So the battery inside there, which is a CR123, is being used for this little red blinking light all the time, whether the flashlight's on or off. Second thing I don't like, and what I think makes it not tactical is the size of it, the pure size. It's tactical in that I could conceal it easily, just put it in my hand, but the size, if I wanted to do some type of a strike with this, it's not going to be effective. It's going to be completely taken up with my hand. If you look at a standard tactical flashlight here with the lanyard, it's got a strike bezel on there. So heavy grade aircraft aluminum, pointed strike bezel. So if I had to use this as an improvised weapon and I had to strike something with it, this would be a lot more effective, much more effective in fact, than this little flashlight that I call a cricket, the little cricket flashlight. In fact, if I had to hit something with this, not only would it probably laugh and attempt to hit me back, but I'd probably destroy the flashlight. The quality is good. The machining is good on the flashlight. It's got some jimping on the handle there. See how it's got a diagonal jimping. So, you know, it feels good in your hand. It's got some fluting on the other side, probably to reduce the weight. It's got a pocket clip. You know, and it feels nice in your hand, but again, is it a tactical flashlight? I don't think so. I think it's a nice little flashlight. My wife liked it. She said she would carry this in her purse. Here's the battery, the CR123, and I've got an RCR123A in it, just because I want to be able to recharge the batteries. It takes a single CR123 battery or RCR123 battery. Again, not a tactical flashlight. A nice flashlight though, very nice. It's very, very small if that's important to you. This has 5 modes, and I guess really 6 modes. It's got a turbo mode, which is, like I said, 246 to 280 lumens depending on the type of battery. It's got a high mode, 214 lumens, medium mode, 102 lumens, a low mode of 47 lumens, and a micro mode at 12 lumens. Now basically, to me, that's way too many modes. Okay, I don't care about all that. I don't need a super fancy flashlight that has, you know, it's got a on-off switch and it's got a mode button, and the way you change the mode, pushing the mode button. Also, it's got a mode called lockout mode, and lockout mode is if you hold the on-off switch down when the flashlight is on, it'll turn off that red blinking light. But here's the problem, guys. Yes, I can turn off the battery status indicator light. I can turn that off. But why should I have to? Okay, I've already switched off the light. Why do I then need to turn something else off to get this thing to where it doesn't blink and give away my position if I'm somewhere? Completely idiotic that they would put that on there. If they wanted to, what would have been a better design, I don't know that they're ever going to watch my video or listen, but what would have been a better design is to put a power level indicator, LED, and then have that become active when I push something on the flashlight to show me the different power levels. Blinking, annoying red light. I mean, it's like, you know, the VCR when it flashes 12 all the time and how annoying that is. I would not consider this tactical at all. It's black, and that meets one of our criteria, you know, in that it can be hidden easily, it can be concealed easily. It cannot function effectively as a weapon. It does have a blinding capability. If you shined it at somebody, it would definitely... So if you shone this in somebody's eyes, it would provide temporary disorientation. It would temporarily blind them. I'll just go through some of the modes now, and I'll actually do this this evening when it's dark outside so that you guys can see the throw and you can see the intensity of the beam. It's actually pretty darn impressive, pretty intense for the size of this thing. I've got another video review I'll be doing about the world's most intense flashlight that's commercially available. But for now, I think that this is a good buy. Again, I hope that Nitecore does something about this red blinking battery status indicator, red LED. I'm really bothered by that. So hopefully their engineers get together and they fix that. So here's some of the other modes. So we have high output. There's the medium output. There's the lower output. And we're cycling back through them again. And if I push the on, I thought that this had an SOS. There we go. So I placed it in lockout mode. And the lockout mode, by holding down the on-off switch, you saw the red LED flash a few times, and now it's turned off the blinking red LED. But again, my question is, why do I need to do that? I shouldn't have to do that. So, alright guys, keep enjoying our videos, keep watching. I'll also put in some night shooting to show you how this works, how it looks at night. Until next time, Charlie Mike. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't.